Just a quick disclaimer that all comments made in this video are just my own opinion on the situation. Please don't send hate to anyone involved in this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So yeah, I have one more video on the James Charles situation, and that's because one, I didn't realize that Ethan kid's friend Zay had made a video in response to the TikToker who exposed Ethan, and two, recent evidence has come up that points to Ethan maybe telling the truth. I don't know, stay tuned to find out. Let's do a really quick recap of everything. So a 14-year-old kid TikToker named Ethan accused James of flirting with him over DMs and sending him inappropriate snaps. James denied these allegations and told drama channels that Ethan told him he was 18. Another TikToker who claims she's known Ethan for 2 years came out in defense of James, saying Ethan lied to her about his age as well and is only doing this for clout. Okay, so now that you're up to speed, let's talk about Zay's response video first. Oh, and Zay is Ethan's friend who for some reason decided to insert himself into the situation, literally for no reason at all. Honestly, I hate to even be talking about it because it's just so freaking clear that he's only doing this for clout, but I don't want to be a one-sided outlet, so I figured I had to talk about it. Okay, so Zay posted a video a couple of days ago titled, "Dear Rhegan 777, please stop lying," quotes, receipts included. Rhegan 777 is the TikToker who made the video about Ethan, by the way. And as you guys can see, not a lot of people knew this video existed, and neither did I until one of you guys brought it to my attention in my last video, so that's why I'm talking about it so late. And as much as I hate to say it, this video is kind of crap. He keeps saying receipts and all, but he doesn't provide anything. And right off the bat, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that he turned both likes and comments off, so that's how you know that not a lot of people agreed with what he had to say. At the start of the video, he puts in a clip of him calling the TikTok girl and trying to expose her, but really it's just her defending herself the entire time, so no receipts.
Hello.
Why are you lying?
Wow, y'all are really trying to make this bigger than it is already. That's crazy.
It's crazy what people would do for clout. All I'm saying is...
what you would do. Y'all are lying.
Alright, Rhegan.
The only thing he, quote, exposed is the fact that she wasn't sure if Zay had actually blocked her. She just assumed he blocked her because she couldn't find his name on Instagram. That's it. That's all he exposed. Which, by the way, has nothing to do with the actual situation at hand. Zay keeps saying there are a bunch of contradictions in her video, but he never really mentions one that there's actually proof of or that actually matters.
They live a good 20-30 minutes away from me. I've never met them personally, but we've been social media friends for a fat minute.
If you never met me personally, how do you know I live a good 20-30 minutes away?
Fam, that's not a contradiction. What are you talking about? If you guys have been talking online, it's pretty normal for a conversation to come up about where you live. Not that that matters though, like this kid is talking about the most random things right now. It is, however, worth mentioning that this girl, she always just kind of grouped Zay and Ethan together as if they were one person when she was talking about what went down. So that just gave Zay a really easy out to call her a liar, because he would just be like, well, I didn't do that. Well, bitch, no one cares about you. You're irrelevant in this situation. Yeah, the girl should have just left you out of it and talked about Ethan, but you're making no arguments here for Ethan. You're not making any arguments that actually matter.
They saw that James commented on one of my videos.
How are you gonna claim what I saw when I deleted my whole TikToks?
I'm sorry, I just think this guy is tiptoeing around what actually matters, which is them accusing James Charles of something extremely terrible by talking about dumb things like whether or not he has a TikTok account.
And then Ethan was like, well, I actually talked to James. And Zay was like, yeah, he talks to James. And I was like, oh, like, that's so cool, whatever. And then he proceeded to...
If you're gonna lie, at least look straight into the camera every time you tell a lie. Don't look away and BS. But okay.
Zay, you can't just randomly say someone's lying, but then not say what actually happened, you know? You just skipped past a very crucial part to the story. In response to Rhegan saying that Ethan told her he was 17, Zay said that they had started a team down in Dallas, Texas, and everyone knew he was 14. He said they can call other people in the group chat to confirm, but then he just didn't do that. But also, like, just because other people knew Ethan was 14 still doesn't mean that Ethan didn't lie about his age to Rhegan or James for that matter. Also, Zay literally just watches through her entire TikTok and doesn't comment on the things that actually matter. He just breezes through them looking for the tiny irrelevant stuff to pick on.
He felt like his family's life was in danger because he was being hit on after he DM'd someone, saying that he was trying to shoot his shot, knowing their sexuality, lying about their age. But in his video, he says everything opposite of what actually happened, and I know because he told me.
Also, this is kinda unrelated, but in another video of Zay's where he's playing Never Have I Ever with Ethan and some other kid, the other kid basically implies that Ethan's been with a 40-year-old MILF before.
Be the first one out. Never have I ever done a person twice my age. That's weird, bro. So you told me a MILF that's 40 years old would be bad. You don't know.
This doesn't justify anything at all, but I'm just saying that Ethan pretended to be extremely uncomfortable and scared by James hitting on him, and he's 21. There's also obviously the chance that Ethan was totally lying out of his ass here to like look cool. Moving on, Zay also says that he and Rhegan haven't spoken in a very long time because she suddenly thought she was so much better than them since blowing up on TikTok.
Other than that, we never talked on the phone. We never were in Snapchat group chats. You added me. You followed me. All this type of stuff. And now you're trying to make claims that we talked.
He says she's lying that they met 2 years ago because he didn't even know Ethan back then. And while that's totally fair of him to mention, he failed to state when exactly it was when they did meet. It might have been like 18 months, you know? Zay's video just lacked so much essential information.
Then I go on my DMs and like, maybe I can find something about it in Zay's DMs on Instagram because he always DMs me. I'm blocked.
But if you go to that timestamp, she never admitted that. So, I mean, where's the logic here?
I just can't find your username, so I thought you blocked me.
Like, yeah, she jumped to conclusions, but one, we still don't know if you blocked her or not because you didn't show all the receipts that you said you had. But B, it doesn't actually really matter, so like, who cares? So that was the first 10 minutes of his video. The entirety of the rest of the video, he just drags this girl down, gaslights her, and tells her to stop.
Just stop. This has nothing to do with you.
Dude, what do you mean? This has nothing to do with you either.
But at the end of the day, you're doing this for clout. I get it.
Look, I'm not gonna sit here and say that the girl wasn't looking for any amount of clout from this. Like, obviously she had the intention of inserting herself into unnecessary drama to get her name out there as well. I agree with him on this, but also he's doing the exact same thing, inserting himself into unnecessary drama.
TikTok is dying. I get it. People are getting tired of your transitions, but there's other ways to get bigger.
That was just an unnecessary comment to make to bring her down, but also like, I mean, why is he in such a high pedestal? Like, what has he achieved?
I haven't talked to you in like 2-3 weeks, and I was trying to help you out with something. You already know. Like I said, I do not talk to you.
So as you guys just witnessed, there were a couple of random contradictions in his video as well. At some point, he says that they're not friends and they haven't talked in a very, very long time, but at some other point in the video, he says that he was helping her out as recent as 2 weeks ago. So which is it, Zay? Do you guys talk or not?
So I just don't understand why I would come to you on Snapchat in a group chat when you don't have me added on Snapchat.
I think Zay's just honestly playing dumb here. Like, Rhegan wasn't obviously talking about just him. It might have been Ethan. Like, she was mostly talking about Ethan here, right? So it doesn't matter who unfollowed who blocked who. Like, what the fuck? Sorry, I don't mean to sound very one-sided, and I'm not even 100% on James's side here, but this isn't even about James at this point. Like, this kid is just annoying me, so I had to give him a reality check since he disabled his comments. But moving on to talk about what actually matters, someone tweeted me a video on YouTube where a guy says that he has proof that Ethan is lawyering up and taking legal actions against James. Which honestly, like, good for him, because if what he's saying is true, this is the only way to handle the situation, not making YouTube videos and Instagram stories. Realistically, the video she tweeted at me is just a 5-minute video saying that Ethan is allegedly taking legal action, so there's no real proof or receipts or anything like that. It's just rumors at this point. We don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Hopefully this is the last video I'll ever have to make on this topic, and we can move on to talk about the dumb things Trisha Paytas has done for our next video. Okay, you guys, I really want to know what you guys think about this topic. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like it if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos 3 times a week. All right, bye.